Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 19th, 20th, 21, and 22nd. That's Monday through Thursday. Now, this is a general reading, so you know I'm going to be using, of course, my Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards for the main reading. I'll pull one from my Angel Tarot cards. I'll also pull one from my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Now we are coming to the end of Cancer season, and we will be entering into Leo season. So you'll see there's what I call the long readings, and that'll be from July 22nd to August 22nd. Please take a look at those. I've also posted in the community page, and I'm doing this in the descriptions too, so they should be popping up with this, how to navigate through the readings. I do 2 readings a week. They're what I call the short readings. Once a month, right before the new season is coming, I do the long readings. So please take a look at that. Now, a couple of things. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to let the message out. No filters, or at least try not to filter too much with my own interpretation, maybe? Let's put it that way. We do have some interesting energies that are going on. Leo season has a lot of bizarre stuff going on. So, and we've got the 2 full moons in Aquarius, which I think is extremely unusual. I really didn't research it, but it is, to me, I think that's an unusuality. And then there's other things going on too. So take a look at the longer readings. That will be, I talk about that part in the introduction. Also too, we do have some word on solar storms happening. So, if you're having headaches, if you're feeling a little nauseated, if you just have this sense of something unusual happening, a lot of this energy is going on right now. Now, any of the cards that are reversed usually mean stronger message. Please take a look at that. And the court cards do have different types of energies to them also besides what's being shown. I talk about that if they come up. Let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we are going to do a couple of cards, just the overlying energy, and this is with the Waite Rider traditional tarot. Okay, so let's see what we have going on. And this could be very personal to you, but this is very much an overview in kind of the world type of energies. And we do have some very bizarre things going on. The solar storms, I do think that they're affecting people not necessarily positively, and we know that that's going on. So this is one of the reasons. When the people that comment to me, we have a little bit of a communication going on, and I feel that you were brought here for a reason. And I think the main reason is that we can encourage each other to keep our vibrations high. There's a lot of low vibration people, energies out there, and we need to help to counter it. So just know that. That's kind of like we're on a mission. We're on a mission. So let's see what we might have. And let's see, we're going to pull 3 cards from the Waite Rider or the Rider deck. Sometimes it goes by that. 1, 2, and 3. Let's see what we might have. Make them pretty. Okay, I don't know if these are reversed or not, so we'll just flip them. First card. Okay, so now this is the one that people say, can you put this back in the deck? Okay, this is reversed. This is a 3 of Swords. And also, too, remember, numbers have meanings. Numbers are very, very strong. I just give you a little peek into the numbers. But numbers is a way of communication from the angelic force, the angelic realm. Okay, so when I tell you to go and take a look at these numbers what I'm saying is, you can meditate, pray over the numbers, and sometimes the energies will, sometimes the messages can come, but sometimes it's really easy to just go to the internet, type in the numbers, and put angelic meanings or what do these numbers mean? And then read read the pop-up, do the search engine, read what pops up, and see what really, really resonates with you. So three has a lot of interesting energy too. So there is the power of three. When you do something 3 times, say something 3 times, have 2 other people with you in agreement. Very strong energy there. Also Trinity energy. Also creativity energy. So this is, and what is creativity? Creativity is, the birth of a new idea, the birth of a new venture. So here we have the 3 of Swords. And like I said, this is the one that people generally like you to just kind of put back in the deck and let's just not think about this. The 3 of Swords is an interesting one. Swords is air energy. It is our Gemini, our Libra. It's also our Aquarius energy, and we do have those, those full moons coming up. So, this is our thoughts, our plans, hearing news also. So if you look at this, there's the storm clouds behind it, but yet it is not necessarily raining on top of it. So something is behind us. Something is behind us. The other thing about the swords, if you look, it is in a heart. So this is something that is hurtful. This is something that has basically something that we did not want to really deal with or want to deal with even now. But if you look at this, if you had 3 swords sticking in your heart and these were current, you would be, excuse me, a bloody mess, okay? These are usually older wounds that you are not necessarily dealing with or facing in the present. So this is when I tell you that this is when higher power, and I'll talk about higher power, your guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, whoever that is to you, the source, that's personal for you, okay? Okay. So it's kind of saying that this is a weight that you are still carrying with you. So so if we're doing this for an overview of the world, this is a weight that continues, and we're just darn old tired of it. This is some energies that are kind of like, it is time for us to push them off. It is time for us to start healing. It is time. So this is kind of that energy. This is not current, but it's still current because we carry it with us. Okay? Okay. So something is, to me, this is something that we're going to have to possibly address in the world. This is world energy. So we're going to have to address this. Possibly, it will come up more and more this week, this Monday through Thursday. Now, granted, energies don't shift. I mean, they don't shift quickly, unless it's Mercury. But anyway, but a lot of times with the energies, they transition. So sometimes the transition can be actually quick. I shouldn't have said they don't. Sometimes it can be quick, but a lot of times they move. That's why when we do our readings, sometimes it's a continuation. Many times it's a continuation of the week before and the week before. But this is something that we might be even recognizing. Like I said, the storm clouds are behind us. Even though it's raining, they are behind us. They are not falling upon us, okay? But it is something that the world needs to kind of move on from. Let's see what the next card is. The King of Swords. Now, I told you that the court cards have underlying energy. So the King's underlying energy is swords. And this is the King of Swords. We talked about what this is. Now, this is someone that has seen and done everything. This is considered, the King of Swords is actually considered the oldest of all the tarot cards, of all the tarot messages. And this is a masculine energy. We all have feminine and masculine energies in us, to some degree. But the King of Swords uses his wisdom. He has seen everything. He has learned a lot. He is very, very objective. The thing is, he's also, I like to think of him as very laser focused, okay? Very much, but yet not necessarily so focused that he doesn't see the other parts of what's going on, but he's able to remove a lot of the noise, a lot of the emotions, and just get down to the facts. Get down to what truly, truly is what matters. A lot of times because we are emotional spirits, I like to think of ourselves as not necessarily bodies with spirits, but spirits with bodies. Okay? So we do have that emotion. We do have a lot of caring. A lot of time our caring clouds our objectivity. So this is about being objective. This is about looking at things very clearly and moving away the emotions. Now, we can be kind, we can be caring, but the King of Swords is very much, this is what needs to be done, very objective energy. Next card. Okay, and that is reversed. So here we have an 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities, but this is also strength. This is, this is that we have this, part of this is two messages. This is a twofold message. One is we will need strength. The other is we do have the strength. And part of that is us all together raising those vibrations, connecting with our source, connecting with our higher power to continue to keep us strong through this time. But there is also this gentleness. There is also this kindness. So to me, there is some things, we've got a lot of that sword energy. There's some things that have to move on. There's some things that there's some things the world has to move on from. There's some things that the world has to, basically see clearer than what the world is necessarily demonstrating or seeing. There's too much. There is more emotion, so there is a time for clarity coming. And this is about strength. So this would just be, we need to keep on our path. We need to be connecting however we connect and whoever we connect with. Okay? So, and we just need to stay strong during this week. Again, we are entering into Leo season. It's got some wonderfully positive energy, and it's got some just old kind of wonky energy. I know that's my term. We have some wonky energy coming up in Leo season. Okay, so why don't we start our readings? Hello, my Libras. How are you? Well, I hope you watched the introduction at least once, because higher power is definitely moving with all the readings, and I think there is something strong with what we talked about in the intro. Anyway, also too, remember to like, share, subscribe. I don't remember if I said that earlier, but also click on the bell, because we have been blocked. We have been blocked. It's definitely, don't know why, don't know what's going on, but we're going to push that way. We're going to push it away because we have the power. We have the power. We are connected with higher power, spirit, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, the source. We have the power behind us. Anyway, I forgot to also mention about the full moon coming up. Remember, new moon to full moon is the time for you to request. Full moon is about release, relinquish, request, and 3 days before you can start, 3 days after. I like the day before, day of, and the day after. So let's go on here. 1, 2, and 3. Let us see what we have for my Libras for this coming week. Okay? Lots of things happen. Lots of energy going on. This is reversed. First card. Oh, you've done your job. You've done everything you needed to do. You've done it. You've accomplished it. There's something that's been checked off on your karma list. You probably should feel a little bit of a lighter spirit. It doesn't mean that you don't have more work to do, but it does mean that you've done your job. You have a check mark against something, against your karma, for your karma. Karma is one of those things that, it's kind of, I don't know. I look at it as kind of like a check mark. It's like, if there's such a thing as reincarnation, I'm not going to test the theory, but there's a lot of anecdotal energy or anecdotal information to say that there is. So again, I'm not going to test it, but it's like if there's been a lot of bad karma in your past, then you might be working with good karma. There might be good karma. It's all about balance. And Libras, about balance. So to me, there's something happening. There should be is it a reestablishing really of a balance? But it is bringing something back into balance. So I'm kind of getting the word homeostasis type of energy here too. Now, where things are coming into a balance, but it may not necessarily be a new balance an old balance that's being rebalanced because you moved forward. And something had to move forward with you. So does that make sense? I hope it does. But anyway, remember, I'm telling everyone, another thing, I probably should just do a darn old list. Make note of the numbers because they've been speaking so strongly. So choose decisions, choices, partnering, ones, new beginnings, new starts. Now 20 in itself has a really interesting energy, but we won't go there. 2 plus 1 is a 3, creativity. Also has to do with the power of 3, joining together with someone else, with 2 others to create some extra energy too. But Archangel Michael, the warrior, the defender, very much, many people call out to Archangel Michael. Many people feel that Archangel Michael, is their patron saint, though he is an angel. He's an angel. So, to be a saint, my understanding, again, we're not going to go into the whole thing, but to be a saint, I do understand that, you had to have lived as a human and then died and then be, elevated. But anyway, I don't know where I'm going with any of that, but Archangel Michael, archangel, okay? Strong energy. And many people, Archangel Michael does watch out for and does come in and protect. Now, the thing that I'm getting to with Michael is that he carries a sword. Sword is air energy. You, my Libras, are air energy. So something with that. Really, really, really connect with Michael this week. Okay, I guess that's the long story short. You could have skipped my other stuff. Anyway, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Like I said, I feel like there's a karmic checkbox that's been met here. Next card, reversed, the Ace of Gabriel. So aces. So now we have a 2-1-1 energy because aces are ones. So there's something speaking here. Gabriel is fire energy. We're about to go into Leo season, but it's also Sagittarius and Aries, passionate, burning, very determined. Oh, so now it's time to live. Now it's time to go after something. Now it's time for you to go after something that you might have been holding off on. So if there is that, this is going to be a good timing to start that project. Start that, maybe I'm going to, I don't know, just start something. This is the time for you to start something, okay? And it's something exciting. It's something that you feel strongly about, something that you feel passionate about. Maybe it's travel too. Maybe there's more traveling coming. Maybe there's more. It feels adventurous to me. So let's put it that way. It feels like there's a new adventure, starting something that's a little outside of your norm. Not outside of your comfort level, but outside of your norm. Okay. A gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. And like I said, I feel like you've been something you've put off for a while, and that you just kind of said when the timing's right, and it's kind of like, yeah, it's time. Choices. We all have choices. Here we are. Last card here. The Page of Michael. So Page's underlying energy is Earth. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, solid, something you can touch, money, job. A lot of times this has to do with job or new opportunity to make money. Michael is your energy, and we talked about that when we talk about swords. So it's yours, Aquarius and Gemini, thought processes. So there's something that you've been thinking that you've been kind of, and that would go along with your ace. It's like transition to something very, very new. You've been thinking about some sort of a project. The pages actually have like an optimism and an excitement. I like the pages. They're like, oh yeah, we can do it. We can do anything. But it's always grounded in that earth energy. So there is a reality to this. But this is some thoughts that you've been wanting to do, some thoughts that you've been creating, some thoughts that you've been thinking about. What can I do with my future? What's my next step? And this fits all, and the timing definite feels like it's right. The timing is right to start something new, okay? Anyway, truthful, perceptive, analytical, blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. I'm not a lawyer, so please, if you have contracts or documents, have somebody who knows how to look at those, okay? Let's go on and see what we have here now for my Libras. Yeah, the timing is right. The time is right for something new, for something exciting, for some sort of changes. You're not afraid of it. It's something you've been thinking about. So it's not like it's a shock thing. It's like I've been I've been considering this, and now it looks like timing is right. Here we go. Not reversed. The sun. So we have Archangel Uriel. Uriel brings about a lot of clarity. Okay, Uriel can see things a little from different perspectives and see the heart of the issue. Now we have a 19, so we have a 1, that new beginning, 10, transition, 9, it's ready. We're ready now. And you can add them together. It comes back down to a 10 and then a 1 type of thing. So a lot of new energy. The sun is all about Leo season, okay? So this could be happening more so on your 22nd, your new project, your new endeavor, your new let's go and do this type of energy here too. The sun is about, yes, I'm excited. Yes, I have faith. Yes, I have optimism. Anything is possible now. Okay, so, well, it also could be the 19th because we do have the 19th. Here I am looking, I look down and go, it could be actually from the 19th to the 22nd, which starts our Leo season. So something with that. Again, write down the numbers. So what do we have here? We have a 21119. Very strong numbers there. And we have Archangel Michael and Archangel Uriel. Anyway. Happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So again, the timing is right for some major changes if you wish them to happen. The timing is right to start a new project if you wish them to happen. The timing is right. We're going to put that as the description head, if I can remember that. Let's see. Let's go on. What crystal or energy for my Libras? Here we are. First card, it is reversed. Moldavite, and I love Moldavite. Expensive little stone, but I love it. Healing, protection, telepathy, connection. Again, I do feel there's some karmic energy going on there, karma that is being resolved for you. But again, it's the right time for some changes if that's what you want to do. Let's see what happens. Let me know, my Libras. Let me know what this is all about. Remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell. Yes, I'm saying that again. As always, my Libras, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.